Hey everybody, as you know, we're having an online session to make up for the Wednesday session that we did not have previous or recently because you guys had a test that I didn't know about, or at least most of you did. So basically, class was just canceled. A student did share with me some communications from your high school or high school administrators or the district. And I did see that you guys were responsible for contacting me and doing any homework or makeup assignments due to missing the class to take the test. So you will be working through a set of lessons and doing some note taking and document markup. You already had Monday off of the week that you had that test, so I can't just have a whole week off. So you will be expected to complete everything that you see in this makeup session, online session thing that I've compiled for you. Now, that said, had we met in class on Wednesday, I was going to get you guys into groups of three, two or three, probably three. And I was going to give you back some responses to some prompts that you had responded to the previous week. Recall that I had asked you the question, do you think that the word God refers to something real? And then you had to explain why you did or did not, or you lack certainty about that. But I also asked you the question, do you think knowledge is possible, if God does not refer to something real? And so I asked you to explain your answer to that. So some of you said no, some of you said yes, and some of you said that you were not sure. So I was going to divide you according to your first statement. So all the people who thought knowledge was not possible if God is not real, I was going to put in one group. All the people that said God knowledge is possible even if God does not refer to something real, the word God, is going to put in another group, or multiple groups. And then I would have the other group with unsure. And then I was going to have you guys read your responses to each other, and then we're going to pick a writer, and the writer was going to jot down some bullet points of some common themes that you guys had in your responses for the same conclusion, or the first, some things you had in common with respect to how you explained what you said in your first statement. So then you would have had a speaker, and your speaker would have shared what the common themes were with respect to what you guys said as a collective. And then I would have used that as a lecture to then transition to meditation 3 of Descartes. So what I'm going to want you to do with the lecture that I just did, the explanation, is I'm going to want you to submit in the assignment link that is just below this video. You are going to submit a summary of what I said. I would like a 3-word summary of what I said in this video. And make sure that you use the right submission option. So when you go to the next step in this makeup session, you are going to click on the link to submit your 3-word summary of what I just said. And I don't want you to regurgitate. I don't want everything to be plagiarized. You just quote me. Put it in your own words. Three sentences that summarize what I just talked about. And then make sure that you click on, there'll be a little gray box that says write submission. Use that. Okay, and I already know it's from you. Blackboard marks it as from you. You don't need to do all that. Just click on write submission and then type in your response there. Please do not share your answers with the other students, because then what a student might do is plagiarize you, and I don't want to see any of that, okay? You are sophomores in high school, and while your minds are still developing and while they're not quite ready really for philosophy, you should be able to give me a 3-sentence summary of what I just said. All right, so keep in mind that after you submit that, there is going to be more videos and more things to submit to me.